when I first got here, I really had let me say, how am I going to put it?
A different perspective.
I had a very different perspective when it comes to LGBTQ. But when I came to the Philippines, I've learned to appreciate those people. I mean, I've learned to appreciate the fact that we as humans, you're given a choice, and you choose what to do with your life. I mean, you gotta do what? Like, learn to appreciate people for who they are. Well, guys, so look who is here again today. So again, it's us today with beautiful smiles, with positivity, as you can see. So actually today it's all about positivity. So guys, you're welcome back to this channel. So for those who are returning subscribers, we are really so humble and we are so grateful to all of you. And so for those who are new here, we really welcome you with our warm hugs, and we really want to beg you, or ask you rather, to please subscribe and stay with us. We are a beautiful family, and we're gonna keep you smiling. Yeah, so welcome.
So there you have it, guys. Welcome so much. And yeah, so today we are just going to be talking about how Philippines has changed us, you know, positively. Since it's all about positivity, we are going to be talking about a positive way that Philippines has changed our lives. So I want her to begin because she's the one with most experience in the Philippines.
Okay, first of all, whenever you go to any other country, I mean, when you leave your home country and you go to a foreign land, basically, or obviously, you're going to be a responsible person. So would you imagine you're alone and there's no one to look out for you? So that means whatever you're going to do, you're going to be responsible for your own actions. For instance, you remember this: for you to eat, for you to do everything you're gonna do, there's no any other person that is going to be responsible for anything that you're gonna do. That means you're the only responsible person. Actually, myself, right now, I can tell you I'm actually a most responsible person. Anyway, guys, the thing is that for even from managing your your allowances, your money, first of all, the point is you must be a responsible person for you to have your daily food and stuff, right? So you understand that for you to do your groceries, you must be okay. I'm trying to imagine that if today was given my allowance and I decide today I'm just gonna spend it on my unnecessary stuff.
Let's say, for example, instead of buying of cooking food, you want to like Jollibee every day, like just
yeah,
you want to order in every time. Like by the time before the month's end, you will have run out of money and you will just be like just depressed and stuff like that. So you have to be responsible. You have to know when to eat Jollibee and McDonald's and when not to. Guys, that is very important.
Yeah. So that's actually the first point that Philippines has taught me, to be a responsible woman.
There is this one thing that Philippines has really taught me, and that is to appreciate life no matter what. I mean, in Philippines there is no that, we don't have that thing like, oh, there's the poor and then there's the rich. Philippines has taught me to be happy with whatever I have, no matter how little it is. I just have to be contented with it, and the most important thing is life itself. Filipinos are just happy the way they are. I will tell you this for sure. You will find a Filipino family living in the streets and they are so happy. Like, you will not see them like see somebody like with a sad face or something like that. They are always happy, and you know, satisfied with the little they have. They are very satisfied. So guys, I have learned to be satisfied with whatever I have. What life offers me, I have to be satisfied with it. The most important thing is to be happy. And let me tell you guys, when I first got here, I used to look at Filipinos and I'm like, oh, there is a lot of old people in the Philippines. So yeah, most of the time I will just like, when I see an old person, I just get so excited, and I even ask them, tell me, what is your secret of growing this old? They'll always tell you one thing. That I've always gotten one answer from everybody I've asked. and that is always be happy, always smile. So yeah guys, I also want to grow old, get to 100, get to see my grandchildren and stuff like that, you know, grandchildren, great grandchildren. Yes, so I have learned that secret. At least I'll go back home a different person.
This one is the most sensitive thing, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So Philippines has really made me an open-minded person. Like, alright, let me say this. In Africa, there are a lot of things that we actually turn a blind eye to. Like, we don't embrace it, right? So when I came to the Philippines, there are a lot of things that I was like, it was really so odd, weird, and awkward to me. Like, when I first got here, I really had, let me say, how am I going to put it?
A different perspective.
I had a very different perspective when it comes to LGBTQ. But when I came to the Philippines, I've learned to appreciate those people. I mean, I've learned to appreciate the fact that we as humans, you're given a choice and you choose what to do with your life. I mean, you gotta do what? Like, learn to appreciate people for who they are. Always force an expectation out of someone. I mean, we should not always want people to be the way we expect them to be, right?
Appreciate people the way they are, love them regardless of anything, and let's not judge. Even the Bible tells us not to judge, guys.
Actually, when she talks about the Bible, and then I remember that even God himself, rather Jesus Christ, when he said, you follow me, it actually didn't force us to. He gave us a choice. You choose to. That is why he's saying you should pick up your cross and do what? And follow me. So that means you're given a choice in everything. So let's also give our brothers and sisters the choice to do how they want their life to be. And let us just embrace it and, I mean, appreciate them for who they are.
Yeah. Guys, last but not the least is the spirit of helping. Let me tell you guys, I am not even messing with you. Filipinos are very helpful people. Like, let me just give you an instance. The other day, I had gone to do grocery shopping, and then somewhere along the way, my grocery bag got torn. So, and there is no way I could not hold it anymore. So I decided to put it on my head, because anyway, in Africa we carry things in our heads. So I just decided to put it in my head, and I was walking, you know, and then just out of nowhere, I hear somebody calling me from behind. I'm like, okay. When I look back, it is just somebody, a kind woman who just out of nowhere, I didn't even know her, guys. Out of nowhere, she just saw my struggle and she decided to give me a own bag. So tell me how heartwarming is that? So that spirit of helping is something that I just really blown my mind and has really changed me, because you know what, when I see somebody struggling, I also just try to help whenever I can.
I'm gonna give you some of my experiences when it comes to the spirit of helping. So I remember this time when I was actually still feeling in the Philippines, and I didn't know, mostly when you are traveling in the Philippines using the public transport, you must be having coins with you. So I didn't know that, because I was apparently, I think a month and some few days old here in the Philippines. So I was going to school and I was in a jeepney, and I had a 500 bill, right? So when I was going to pay, right? So like that time you're going to say bye, I gave out my 500 bill, and then the girl was like, you don't have some coins with you, you don't have some coins on you? And I was like, no, I have none. I was like, okay, you can pay next time. Really? I was like, seriously? And this kind of matter, I don't know, it's really, I cannot rate it. It's beyond my experience. Let me tell you, actually when I was still new here, I was like, Jesus Christ, when will I ever graduate so I can go back home? But the thing is, I was having this kind of homesick, and then I had no friends actually also, and then I was alone. But right now, guys, let me tell you, I've fallen in love in the Philippines. I'm thinking, what will happen to me when I graduate and then it's time to go back home? Okay, I love going back home, but this is my second home. So you will imagine that situation.
Anyway, guys, there you have it, all raw and plain. So that is what you have. That is all we had for you today. Thank you so much for sticking around this long. And guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, Please remember to subscribe and comment down below. Let us know, guys, if you're a foreigner here or wherever, what are your experiences in the Philippines? Comment down below. Let's have a conversation about it. So guys, until next time, remember to always stay safe and protect yourself and your family. Bye.
Bye bye. Toodoo.